Hello everyone, welcome to News Extra, and we're here to talk about painting it pink, and the "it" is Regional West Medical Center in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is throughout the entire month of October. I have Doctors Gitesh, Chheda, and Michael Young, both radiologists at Regional West. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
The second annual Paint It Pink. Explain how this works with Regional West.
Yeah, so pink is the color of breast cancer awareness, and October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So to kick off the event, this is the second annual Paint It Pink. Last year you may have noticed the pink lights that light up the south side of Regional West, and so we're going to be doing that again this year and have some games and activities and then light the hospital up again.
Which starts up October 1st is when the event is going to be taking place. Starting up at 5 o'clock? No, 6 o'clock. Starting up at 6 o'clock that evening. You know, last year you would have had the same kind of kickoff to things. What did you hear from folks that were taking part in this kickoff?
Yeah, we had basically the whole public invited. We had a very good group of people there. We had a convertible there that was all dressed up in pink. That was really cool. We had people who had a mannequin or something that was like a paper mache. I don't know what it was made out of. But it was very interesting. A lot of different people that came out, all basically there to support their breast cancer survivors. 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer in their life, so there's a lot of breast cancer in our community and around. And we're there to basically celebrate their journey through the process and to get them through survival.
And it's a case of, you know, you talk about survival, that's actually more prevalent than it used to be, perhaps, as things have improved as far as diagnosis and treatment over the course of time, true?
Yeah, so with improvement in diagnosis and treatment, it's dropped about 40% in mortality since 1990.
Yeah, that's impressive. And of course, there's a whole lot more to Breast Cancer Awareness Month that's coming up, and there's actually some new developments at Regional West that have offered some improvements there when it comes to diagnosis and treatment. We'll be back in just a moment on News Extra and talk to you about that. And we're back on News Extra, and we're talking about painting it pink at Regional West Medical Center. I have Doctors Gitesh, Chheda, and Michael Young with me, both radiologists for Regional West. Again, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
We were talking before the break about improvements in some of the diagnosis and treatment, some of which has been taking place at Regional West. Explain what's going on there.
So super exciting. Last year, in conjunction with the foundation, Regional West brought 3D tomosynthesis to the Breast Health Center. Mm-hmm. And 3D tomosynthesis is the newest technology in breast cancer detection and has already done amazing work in the year it's been there.
Yeah, it was an impressive suite, as I recall, that has been put together for this. But there's also some new techniques that are out there that have helped with diagnosis, correct?
That's right, yeah. With the machines that we brought, we've actually found that we can do biopsies with the machine. We've been training our technologists and us radiologists to do it on these machines. And it's a newer technique that's now available to women in the community. It's found to be more effective, and we found cancers now that we wouldn't have even found last year. And just it's found so much in the way of early diagnosis.
I was going to say, the earlier that a diagnosis is made in this case, obviously you can be pretty aggressive with treatment, and the individual who's going through this diagnosis and treatment has probably a much better chance for survival.
Absolutely, yeah. We know that people who found breast cancer at an earlier stage have a much longer survival, especially at 5 years. We track that data all over the U.S. And we found that if we can bring that technology here to our community, that our own people in the community will survive better and have longer lives.
Yeah, definitely an improvement to women's health here in western Nebraska throughout the Panhandle. Of course, Paint It Pink is going to be highlighting Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which starts up October 1st, runs the entire month, but of course we have the event itself coming up starting at 6 o'clock, runs about an hour, maybe an hour and a half until things get dark, and the hospital all of a sudden becomes pink.
That's right.
Yeah, it'll look great. And one of the important things is to remind ladies that starting at age 40, they should be getting their annual mammograms so that we can detect those breast cancers earlier and get them treated.
And I would imagine, in addition to the games and the vendors and kids' activities, there's going to be information available to people that are seeking information on the
Absolutely.
subject.
We'll have people from the breast center there, people from the hospital, people that have had breast cancer themselves there to talk. So yeah, this is an information event, but also kind of a lively celebration.
That's Paint It Pink, which is coming up October 1st, kicking off Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which continues throughout the month of October. Dr. Young, Dr. Chheda, thank you very much for joining us on News Extra today.
Thanks for having us.